the makers of all aluminum foil breakfast flakes and Gamma O's, the radioactive breakfast food, proudly presents the adventures of Nutman, Insane Superhero, in Plan D from Outer Space, or Nutman meets Toiletman.
Hello, Tyro Rubber Lover here. Tonight we're going to take a few more shots at the age-old question, has Earth been invaded from outer space? Well, let's just take a look at the facts. Yes, it has. And tonight we're very pleased to present, magnified hundreds of thousands of times through the miracle of stage lighting, the diplomatic liaison of the invasion force of billions and billions of intelligent bacteria from outer space. We're very pleased to introduce Ambassador Kaka. Ambassador?
Thank you, Tyrone. Thank you very much.
You are a bacteria from outer space?
A bacterium, Tyrone. Yes, that's correct.
And you're invading the planet Earth?
Yes, Tyrone. Yes, that's true.
Well, you're certainly being very upfront about it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Tell me, Ambassador Kaka, is this the first time you invading bacteria have addressed the American public about the invasion?
No, Tyrone. In fact, you know the funniest thing? We sent out form letters a couple of months ago addressed to occupant. We sent out one letter for every address in the whole country.
What happened?
Well, we don't know. I don't think anybody opened them. You know how in the movies when the invasion force from another planet takes over the TV station, interrupting the radio broadcasts and being pesky, you know?
You've had your eye on us, haven't
we
you?
didn't want to do that sort of thing. We thought that would be too pushy. So
but it didn't work, did it? The form letters?
Nobody opened the form letters.
I see. And it was then that you decided on a more direct course of action. Kidnapping, you say?
Well, you see, we must understand, we naturally thought that this planet was also run by a race of intelligent bacteria. Why else would you have all those huge buildings, all those networks of hundreds of miles of toilet pipe? And that's why we kidnapped Mr. Ampersand. Yes. All those millions of beautiful, gleaming porcelain toilets. We thought you humans were all gigantic two-legged attendants who lovingly and religiously maintain the whole system, keeping up a steady stream of the choicest possible nutrients.
You thought the bacteria in the plumbing was in charge.
Well, naturally we did.
Naturally.
The plan was simple and beautiful in its simplicity. Just knock out the earthling bacteria, move in and take over. That's why we kidnapped Mr. Ampersand and brainwashed him into thinking that it was his sacred and patriotic duty to pour knockout drops down every toilet in America.
So it was you. You are behind the phenomena of the mysterious Toiletman. Toiletman, whose abilities baffle scientists.
Yes, it was us. We are behind Toiletman, yes. These knockout drops were guaranteed to stupefy even the most alert earthling bacteria.
Yes, but what about the additional, very startling effect of turning human stool from drab brown to all the most amazing rainbow hues?
Oh, yes, the rainbow effect. Well, we really didn't think you'd notice.
So you were the reason he was able to escape every time he was caught. Toiletman.
Now, I don't see why you should always call him Toiletman. He doesn't like that name. You know, Mr. Ampersand was not, as the media put it, a glazed-eyed skulker, a toilet zombie haunting the restrooms of the American urban scene.
You sprang him out of jail every time.
Oh, sure we did. And after he had been arrested 12 times and been on The Tonight Show twice, we realized it was time for a new plan. So you see, Mr. Ampersand was telepathically directed to travel to the colony maintained by the leader of the gigantic two-legged ones in a place called the White House in a nesting area called Washington, D.C. And once there, he gained passage to the innermost bathroom in the White House, representing himself as a telephone repairman specializing in bathroom extension phones.
But then something unusual happened, didn't it, Mr. Ambassador?
Yes. In fact, Tyro, that was when Nutman showed up.
Nutman. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that legendary hero of crime prevention. You see, the knockout drops administered to the toilet was enough of a crime to trigger the future-sensitive nut-sense gizmo in Nutman's head. Nutman had arrived at the White House a half-hour earlier and made his way into the innermost bathroom of the White House, where he was hiding in the linen closet when Toiletman made his appearance. Nutman sprang out at Toiletman and ran around and around the presidential toilet, hooting and squawking and making sure the lid was down. I have here a tape recording of the encounter.
Situation tensing up in presidential bathroom. Squawking continues into second day.
We realized, of course, that we had to come up with a new strategy. So we decided on Plan D.
Plan D? What was that?
Well, that was the fourth plan. You see, we had A, B, C, and now D, you see. It was this. We kidnapped 743 more people, brainwashed them, and we had them set up a little factory with a shipping dock, a PR department, a comptroller, and so forth. And we went into the toilet enhancement business. Yes, new rainbow, high-tech toilet enhancer, all the colors of the rainbow. Mr. Ampersand emerged from the bathroom, juggling and singing a little jingle. Rainbow, it's a miracle in your bowl, bowl, bowl. That's it. Of course. As we hoped, the whole thing was put down as an ordinary, extremely stupid publicity stunt. And as you may have noticed, Rainbow at 79 cents a bottle is turning into an overnight success of the most spectacular sort. Soon every toilet in the land will sport little rainbow-colored lunches. And the knockout drops are working like a charm.
The invasion's going well, then?
Sure! We're living in harmony with all the original bacterial residents, and up till now, you humans have never known the difference.
Remarkable. Thank you very much, Ambassador Kaka. Toilet bowl enhancement franchises are now available. Just fill out the forms in the lobby of the theater. This is Tyro Rubber Lover here saying, let's try and get on with the invaders and make plenty of money for everybody.